Yo, 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 what's up, people? Let's get into it. I got a hell of a show today. Let's start it off. I'm gonna play a little music. Let's make sure that we good. Hold on. Sorry, I'm setting up. Let's kick it off with countdown. Why not? Yo, let me know if y'all can hear the music. Shit, I can't even hear the music. I'ma just like what up? What up? What up? What up? This is irritating me. I'ma just like put your hands on me. Fuck. Them panties hit the floor, I like that.
You like the way I flick my wrist, going dumb, ignorance with what you say. Ignorance is bliss, so watch the light. Hit these diamonds on my wrist. Hey, if you really wanna fight, it's nothing, cause I'm really about the life.
Yo.
Hey, we could get it poppin', don't scream when the bodies get to dropping. It's too late, we not stopping, so you better get to jogging, cause we caught your ass flogging. And it's tough, I caught your bluff. Ayy, so it's motherfucking up, ayy. It's motherfucking up.
What you tryna do? I'ma just like put your hands on me. Them panties hit the floor, I like that. I said, what you tryna do? I'ma just like put your hands on me. Them panties hit the floor, I like that. Got this bitch from Cabo, body language combo. Yeah, I stay in control. She don't go where I go. I said, go through friends, she friend zone. Baby, that's a no-no. Hit her once and I'm gone. Giggles, I be so wrong. Exes still call my phone, don't pick up like men on time zones. All my bitches VVs, your bitches be rhinestones. Nigga, you can't be me, you cannot be my clone. And Trapper John got it, yes, this is my song, yeah. What you tryna do? I'ma just like put your hands on me. Fuck. Them panties hit the floor, I like that. I said, what you tryna do? I'ma just like put your hands on me. Fuck. Them panties hit the floor, I like that. Yeah. Them panties hit the floor, I like that. Yo. We live. I'm trying to get a little chance for people to get in here. Let me know how my sound quality is. I think I'm good now. I don't know why it's taking me 2 minutes to set up before every video. That's getting irritating. But I'm going to figure it out. Right now, let's get into that chill to God. Let's go with forever, you know? Yo.
Low. Illa. God. Look, say that deposit finally hit. Bitches lit. Best believe if I ain't never needed shit, I needed this. Cheddar cheese on my eggs and I mix them with the grits. Nigga shit, crazy all that nigga shit. Made them boys nigga rich. I was scrapping with my dogs and putting meals together. Now I can make some calls and put a meal together. Man, we might buy the block so we can live together. Man, we ain't dying off, them guys gon' live forever. Forever. Forever.
Yo.
Forever. Forever.
Nah, not yet. Not yet, Francois.
Forever.
I'm getting that though. I'm finna get it. About another week probably.
Forever. 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 I had to learn that I'm immortalized. Cause some people hear me speak my truth and become mortified. Not to realize everything they do is often formalized. Never been afraid to attend my grave, one day we all die. But like Akon, the soul survive. Never been afraid to walk alone, one with the earth I'm walking on. Had to find out what I'm walking for. Then I stopped up at the corner store. Need a hot flamers from the basement with the meat and the cheese. Quarter juice is going stupid when you need something to drink. I remember when I was younger, I was afraid to die. I would try to close my eyes, imagining what it'd be like. But to be real, the whole idea, I never quite wrapped my mind. Then I found out I've been
we gotta stick together. For sure, Diesel.
I was looking around.
I'm gonna turn up on him. I got you.
I'm the past, future, and present simultaneously time. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, keep my cipher in line. I've been grinding for a minute now. It feel like my time. Say that deposit finally hit. Bitches lit. Best believe if I ain't never needed shit, I needed this. Cheddar cheese on my eggs and I mix them with the grits. Nigga shit, crazy all that nigga shit. Made them boys nigga rich. I was scrapping with my dogs and putting meals together. Now I can make some calls and put a meal together. Man, we might buy the block so we can live together. Man, we ain't dying off, them guys gon' live forever. Forever.
Yo, one more. Let's go with let's go with Old School by Jayla. Let's do that, and then I'm gonna get right into it. What's up, Phil? What's good? In the building. I see you. We're gonna go with Old School, then I'm gonna get into it, bro. I got a juicy show, bro. This show finna get crazy. I already know. I'm blasting the link right now. It's finna get wild.
Tell me I'm not crazy, and that you want me to be your number one lady, hey. And that you feel it too, and that it's wrong, and no, I'm not wrong. Oh yeah, I'm about to take it back, so sit back and just relax.
This one right here for you, G.
Don't you run to? You know that I love you.
Sliding up 84, huh? That's what's up.
Be careful with me, boy. You got me at your door.
Hey, man, hey, everybody can't be red bones. Hey, I ain't mad at you for not liking the red bone edges. It's all good, baby. Just keep making that money.
Hey. Our connection is like fire, got us moving through the wire. I know I'm not Mariah, but hey, we belong together. I got them sleepless nights. I hope you hold me tight. You know this feels right. Oh, babe. Baby, don't you run. 2, you know that I love you. 3, be careful with me. 4, you got me at your door. 5, you're my number one guy.
Hey, it's the number
You're
one
my
guy.
number one guy.
It's your boy, the number one guy. We finna get into it. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. What's good? Podcast of Doctrine. Episode 12. Against my better judgment, I ain't even take no notes. Like I said, against my better judgment, I didn't take any notes. Oh, let me put all the little commercial stuff up. I'm slipping, y'all. But today, this subject kind of got me. You know what? Let's take that off. Whatever. All right. We good. This subject, though, has got me like feeling some type of way. Welch, what up? So, let's get right into it, people. All right. Let me see. Let's play this joint first. All right. This is my question, okay? The title of the video is Right or Wrong. Justice or just us? Okay? Justice or just us? Right or wrong? Now, the person I'm about to talk about, all right, is a piece of filth. All right, let's get that out of the way. All right, this person is a piece of filth. Like, I'm not defending this person in any shape, form, or fashion. All right, let's get that out of the way. Every single person that I'm about to put forth and bring forth on this live is equally pieces of filth. Okay, but they all got a little something in common. Or should I say they all have it's you're gonna see it, you're gonna see the narrative, basically, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Sent the StreamYard. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit the bell. All right. Now, justice or just us? Look, you already know. It's just us. Now let's get into the bullshit. All right. Let's get right into the bullshit. This case I'm basically going to be breaking down is one of Markeith Lloyd. All right. As I said before, piece of filth, scum of the earth type guy. You know what I'm saying? Murdered his pregnant girlfriend, I believe, and murdered another cop, or murdered a cop. He's a murderer, basically. I mean, it is what it is. He killed some people. StreamYard is in the link. I mean, the StreamYard link is in the comments if y'all want to call in. But yeah, back to Markeith Lloyd. This is how they brought him in for interrogation. Okay, he's a murderer. All right, I don't care who he killed. He killed a cop, killed his pregnant girlfriend. He killed people. Okay, period. That's what it boils down to. He's a murderer. He killed some people. Now look how they bring my man in.
Oh. Who the officer in charge? Who the officer in charge? Anybody? Who the officer in charge? I done holler about this cuff, bro. I can't take it no more. Shit killing me.
Let me know if y'all can hear this in the background.
My hand done swelled all the way up.
He asking
blood circulation.
He asking for the officer in charge because the handcuffs are cutting off the circulation in his wrist. As you can see, he looked like he just went 12 rounds with Mike Tyson. Okay. Brutally beat, leaking all over the table. Like I say, he's a piece of filth, though. I'm not saying that he don't deserve to get brutally beat. It's not the subject.
Where the feds at? I'm talking about agent, man.
Thank you, Kenny. As you can see, look, he's leaking all over the table. I wish I could blow up the part where they showing his face. He's leaking all over the table. They just apprehended him. Now listen. Now check this out. All right. Dig this. Before we get into the detectives coming in and interrogating him, all right? This is how he came out of the house when they came and got him.
Long before Markeith Lloyd was hauled into OPD after that relentless 9-day manhunt, witnesses say he was in this Walmart parking lot shooting Orlando Police Lieutenant Deborah Clayton execution style. Latoria Washington told detectives
y'all see
was
that?
hauled into OPD.
Do y'all see that? How they bring my man out? I'm not sure if this is him going into the police car or him getting out of the police car. It looks like he's getting out of the police car going into the interrogation room, basically. So I'm going to play it one more time.
Long before Markeith Lloyd was hauled into OPD after that relentless 9-day manhunt, witnesses say he was in this Walmart parking lot shooting Orlando Police.
Now, like I said, guy's a piece of filth. I'm not taking up for this guy. I'm not saying he don't deserve everything he had coming to him. All right. But that's not what we're talking about. I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit more on the interrogation, and as you can see how he was looking when he went into the interrogation room. All right. And this is the interrogation. Rome, I see you in the background. Just stay posted. I got you. You might want to. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me. Rome, before I bring you in, you might want to take that light out instead of having the light pointing, but in your background like that is blurring you out. So I ain't gonna be able to see you. Just so you know when you come back in, when you call back in.
Yeah, took a bunch of Markeith, I'm Detective Cadis with Orlando Police. We'll talk about that here in a second. Okay.
So y'all heard what he did on that news clip. They said, he murdered an officer and his pregnant girlfriend or whatever the case may be. He's a murderer, all right? Let's not get nothing twisted. This guy is a murderer, all right? He deserves to go to jail. But let's just get into this video, though.
Can you sit up and tell me your name?
No, this shit killing me. I'm telling you, it's cutting off his blood circulation.
Okay. We can work on that. Let me see the handcuffs.
Tell him that's what's wrong with
I got it. Okay.
my hand dead.
I can see space in the handcuff. I can see space between the chain there.
I'm gonna open up. Listen, I'm gonna open up just a little bit. Okay?
Oh shit! Come on.
Just a little bit. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's enough on that one. Okay.
Oh shit!
Hold on.
You gotta get to it, man. You gotta get to it.
Oh shit!
You're a pretty bulky guy, so
Oh.
come on, man. It ain't nothing, bro. Nothing but a thing.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Oh. Oh.
So let's get into it. They loosening his handcuffs up. I don't want to see that.
For quite a while, you've been running from place to place. You're in custody tonight for an obviously a pretty serious offense. Can you tell us why you're in custody tonight?
So obviously he's not trying to say nothing.
You're in custody for homicide, okay? All right. Can you tell us where you were all day today?
What homicide?
We'll talk about that in a second. Can you tell us where you've been today? Were you at the house all day today?
No.
You don't know?
I'm fucked up right now.
Marquis. Okay, Marquis, just talk.
He's saying he don't know he's fucked up right now.
You're not that fucked up. You can talk. Okay?
Now they said,
this is in reference to a homicide that occurred about a week ago. And you know the one we're talking about. You've been running for a reason. You've been all over the news.
Pause. Now listen. They said he's not that fucked up. Okay? That's what they said. They said, you're not that fucked up. You could talk, right? Now,
well aware of why we've been looking for you.
Now I hear the police saying this, that, and the third, right?
Tell us why it shouldn't be believed.
I just came to the house, started shooting shot.
Come on,
that's a complete lie.
I got too much going on. So let's go to this. All right, that's what they saying. He's not that messed up. Y'all tell me. That don't look like he's not that messed up. Hold on, let me make sure I got it on the right screen. Yeah, I ain't have it on the right screen. That look like that not that messed up to you? What y'all think? He said, I don't know, I'm kind of fucked up. The cop said, you're not that fucked up. That's what the cop is saying. You're not that fucked up. That look kind of fucked up to me. I mean, I'm just saying. But like I said, this guy is a murderer. He's a piece of shit, okay? I'm not denying that. He murdered people. You know, he got what he got coming to him. But that's not what we're talking about, all right? He's a murderer. But listen, this is what we're going to get into it. I think y'all already see where I'm going with this. I think y'all do. So let's get back into the interrogation, all right?
It's what?
That's a complete lie.
What is?
That I just came to the house and shot A. That's a complete lie.
Okay, well, those are the things that we want. Listen to me, man. It's been a long freaking month. We've been running around doing a lot of different things. Understand that I'm here just as tired as you are, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been racking my brains, man. You've been doing pretty good for a month. You got me for a month. We're right here sitting now. Dude, we're going to go ahead and clarify some things. If I'm wrong about something, I'll be the first one to admit that I'm wrong. But it's up to you to clarify what's been going on. Sit up, man. I'm trying to give you some respect, man. See, in the street, it goes like this.
Telling him to sit up.
In the street, Marquis wants respect. And he wants everybody to give it to him. And guess what? I'm going to give it to you whether you deserve it or not. But right now, you know what I need? I need you to give me a little bit because I deserve it. Okay? I'm here giving you all the respect in the world.
How is respect?
Okay? Well, all I want to do is talk to you and figure something.
This police brutality.
He's saying how that's respect. This police brutality. He's saying sit up. I'm respecting you. Respect me. Sit up. As you can see in the top right corner, my man's face is demolished. Okay? I'm going to bring the pictures back up to the mugshot and everything, but you could see he's leaking all over the table. And he's telling them to sit up because he's being disrespectful. Not because he's hurt. He's not sitting up because his face is completely smashed in like he just got into a 4-car wreck. He not sitting up because he's disrespectful. Okay, that's just want to point that out.
Tell him I ain't dead shit.
Well, you know what happened to Sade? That was bad too. So if you can explain to me what happened, maybe I can understand it. Because I'm looking at you like you did something wrong, and if you didn't do something wrong, then you gotta explain it to me.
Man, y'all know what happened. Sade put a gun on me. Y'all know what happened. Y'all got the goddamn.
So who's gonna tell me that if it ain't you? You're the only one that was there. You, Sade, Ronald, all the people. But I wasn't there. And right now, how we're gonna clarify these things is you telling me what happened. Because I don't want to guess anymore. I want to be right. And I don't want to write the story that you tell me is your story. You control that. because you're the one that was there. But a lot of things have happened since December 13th, man. And only you can clarify
Facts.
that. See, I'm not sitting here.
He discombobulated as hell.
All we want to know is the truth. We're here already, man. This part of the story is already written. We're gonna move forward from here. You write the rest. But what I don't want is for me to give you respect and for you to treat me like I'm a punk. You can't even sit up and look at me.
Bro, y'all just beat my ass. I don't want to hear that shit.
Marquise, ain't nobody in this room beat your ass.
This
is your opportunity. This is the opportunity you have right now.
Just beat my ass. I ain't coming here like this.
This is your opportunity right now.
They telling him to sit up. Look at the meat on his eye. Now, he's a killer. He's a murderer. I'm not saying that this guy don't deserve to get lumped up or whatever the case may be, but just look at the meat. Y'all gonna see where I'm going with this, and I think y'all already know. Look at the meat on his left eye as he's looking at that detective. And they telling him, we didn't do this to you. Nobody in this room beat your ass. But all your homies did. You know, they talking to him like he's stupid, like, I didn't do it, he didn't do it. But the same guys that wear the same outfits and the same badge in the same office that y'all high five with, that you go and you have hot dogs and good old-fashioned potato chips with, beat the snot out of me. Look at his eye, bro.
Tell us the story, what happened, and tell us what happened.
Okay, so right now I want to give you what you deserve. So why don't you talk to me and tell me what's up, man? You've been running for a little while. We've been talking to a lot of people, and you know it, man. Your face has been all over the TV.
We're running, stay out the goddamn way, not fucking with nobody.
So what happened with Sade? I know she got in your face. I know she said some things to you that you didn't like.
I broke up with Sade.
Because why?
Because she was lying about smoking.
Because she was pregnant with your baby and you told her stop smoking because that's bad for the baby.
She was lying about smoking.
Yeah, so I know that. But tell me what else happened. What got to the point that you had to do what you had to do? If you have to defend yourself, then you need to tell me, man.
Y'all know Sade when he got a gun. Y'all got a gun.
What happened downstairs?
She when he got a gun, her brother ended up coming out and he jumped on me. That's how the shit happened.
Which one? The older brother or the younger brother? Because she's got two brothers.
The older brother, the younger brother got dropped out while man was outside talking, so all that about me just coming there and shooting up the place, that's a fucking lie.
That's not what's been written.
That was being
No. I'm telling you, I wrote it.
I've seen it on the news myself.
So he basically breaking down what happened when he shot his girlfriend or whatever the case may be. And I'm not going to keep getting into this, but I just want to point out how they talking to him while he's leaking. They ain't giving him no medical attention. They want him to account what happened probably days prior to and prior to him shooting a police officer, which I saw a news clip. The police officer fired first and then he fired back and ended up killing her, which is it's horrible. It is what it is. I'm not listening. People died. This is, like I say, I don't think this man should be on the street. He killed his girlfriend, who was, I believe, pregnant with his son or whatever the case may be. And that's probably why he ended up killing her, because he got into it. She was smoking with the kid, like he just said in the interrogation. I don't want this guy. I don't want to hear about this guy pleading his case. Okay, so, but this is the point I want to prove, though. Okay, this is what I definitely want to get into. Hold on, let me pause this.
The news put in there whatever they want to put in there. I'm telling you, I'm the one who wrote it.
Let me pause this, people. All right, I'm done with that. I'm not even going to come back to that. Let's get back to this, okay? Let's get back to this, all right? Now, this is how he came into get his mugshot. This is how he came into the interrogation room. As you can see, his eyes bandaged on this picture. The picture on the right is basically him getting out of the car with his eye on, which I'm gonna tell you the extent of his injuries. The man's blind in one eye now. They basically broke his eye socket, and that eye is not even usable anymore. He wears an eye patch and everything. Like, they just took his eye on out of there. Like, they beat his eye right out of his face. That's basically what it boils down. They beat his eye out of his face. for killing 3 people: a cop, a girlfriend, and the girlfriend was pregnant, so the unborn fetus or child. 3 people. Triple homicide, basically. Like I said, this guy's a piece of filth. I'm not getting into. Listen, I'm not here to argue his case on what I think about him. He's trash, but that's how they brought him in, for killing 3 people. This guy right here killed a whole church full of people, black people. The people that Markeith killed, black people. Yeah, this cat right here. That's how they brought him in. This is the officer, as you can see, Officer Seat, Seate, Officer Seat, bringing him in. Look at his face. Don't look sorry. I believe right after this picture was taken, my man went and got some Burger King. From what I heard. Let me show you another person who killed some people. This guy. Down in Kenosha. Or should I say up in Kenosha for most, because Kenosha's pretty high on the map. This guy's walking around cross state lines with an assault rifle. He's walking around with an assault rifle that he used, that he brought across state lines from Illinois to Wisconsin. He's walking the streets of Kenosha, Wisconsin with an assault rifle. I believe he only killed 1 person, but due to his actions, a person was murdered. Okay? I can't even tell you how many people this guy murdered in the church. I want to say a 6. If y'all know, leave it in the comments. Y'all tell me. Killed a bunch of people. This guy killed 3 people. This guy killed, if I had to guess, over 5. This guy killed a person because he was being irresponsible, some would say. Some would say he was being irrational. Oh, what about this guy? That's his mugshot. This is after they already apprehended him. I believe that's a bulletproof vest or something on his chest or something to like protect him. I believe he went and got some Burger King as well after he got done with his murder spree in Georgia. Murdered a bunch of Asians. Murdered. These are all murderers. Murderer number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Murderers. They're all murderers. You see a difference here? That's interesting. About this guy, he ain't even a killer. You know who that is, people? Anybody know who that people is? And I apologize. 2 people were killed in Kenosha. I don't think they both got killed by him, but 2 people died because of his actions in Kenosha. This guy right here. 2 people were killed in Kenosha. Back to the y'all know who this is? This is how he got brought in. I barely hanging in the socket of his face. Ain't no telling if this is the, I don't think this is the picture right before they interrogated him or right when they brought him in. But as you can see, his eye is bludgeoned. Yep, Rodney King. You said it. My man, Rod King. How many people did he kill? Nobody. He was just going, I think, 90 in a Hyundai or something like that. I don't even know how he pulled that off. The car he went 90 in or whatever. I don't even know how he pulled that off. I don't even think that car can go that fast. But he pulled it off. Let's say he was speeding, whatever the case may be. Let's say he had 2 kilos of dope on him. Let's just soup it up. But he didn't kill nobody. But let's say he was flying, drunk, high. He had 2 keys of dope on him. He had a gun and a knife in the car. Didn't pull it out, but in the car. Let's just throw all of that on it. This guy killed, I don't know what, like 7 Asian people? 7 Asian people. I don't know. I like I said, I didn't take no notes for this, people, because the notes is already we talking about straight killers. Killer number 1, killer number 2. 2 people died in that incident. Killer number 3 killed a whole church full of black people. Or I'm just gonna say people, because he killed black people too. And then killer number 4. Look how they bring these people in. Link in the StreamYard, because I'm finna get into it. StreamYard is in the comments. The link in the comments. The link is in the comments. Let's get into it. All right. Four murderers. Okay, I just showed you. Out of how many millions of murderers that have been born over centuries of time? I don't know. It's been a lot of murderers in our lifetime, okay? Is every case handled differently? Yeah, sure. That's the argument that I've been hearing around town. Oh, that's different. Or he surrendered, or you don't know what happened or how those 3 were taken into custody if they just surrendered, or if this guy right here, hold on, or if this guy right here fought his way into custody. Let's say he put up a hell of a fight, because on the picture it looked like he put up a hell of a fight. Looked like he lost, but it looked like he put up a hell of a fight. Let's say he did. Let's say he put up a hell of a fight. Police go in. He didn't get shot. No gunshots. They went in, they got him. So if it was a case where they had to use extreme force, then why wasn't no shots fired? Why isn't he shot? It seems to be that they kicked the door in and went and got him. They didn't have to shoot him, so evidently, if he would have had a gun in his hand, he would have been good as dead. We all know that. This is Florida too, where this happened. If he had a gun in his hand, we know they would have killed him without remorse. Look at his face, what they did to him without remorse. So if they had any opportunity to prove that he had a gun in his hand when they went in there on they cameras or whatever, and I wish I could. I looked to see if I could get the officer cam footage of when they went in the house. But if they would have been able to get any of that footage on their officer cams of him holding any weapon, we already know how that would have went down, okay? He would be dead instantly. But evidently he didn't have a weapon, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I wasn't there. That's the argument that some will try to make. Some would say he had, here we go. They say he had a bulletproof vest on and 2 handguns. At what part, when y'all tackle him and grab him to handcuff him and bring him in, what part of that makes you bash his eye in to the point where he's blind in one eye, so you break his eye socket? And don't get me wrong, this dude is big as hell. He's cut. This is a big nigga. The man swole. He cut. He in good shape. But how many people in good shape have they brought in? Not a scratch on him. He didn't resist at all, I guess, huh? He just came out with his hands up, huh? After murdering a bunch of people. I guess he just gave himself up too. No issues, no problems. So, no scratches. He didn't have no guns on him after he went on his murder spree. I don't see a scratch on this man's face. This man had just got done killing. Who knows how many Asian people going spot to spot, just picking people off. Not a scratch on his face. I could barely see the shadow from his bang on his nose. You know what they said about him when they brought him in? He had a bad day. He had a bad day as they going to get him Burger King. Looks like you had a bad day, buddy. You want to see a bad day? That's a bad fucking day. Is this right? He killed 3 people. Is this right? Yeah, they got body cams. Yeah, sure. But, you know, they got body cams. I haven't seen that footage yet. But when they went in the house and these 2 handguns that he had on him. Because I just refuse to believe that he had 2 handguns accessible to him and they got that on body camera. Because on every bone in my body said that this man would have been dead, shot a million times if he had a gun anywhere near him. If anybody would have yelled gun when they kicked in that door and he had a bulletproof vest on and a gun and 2 handguns, they evidently was in the house. Now, maybe he did have a bulletproof vest on because look at his face. He thought that when they finally did come get him, they probably would shoot him up. So he was trying to increase his chances on actually living through this situation. Yeah, he's a murderer. Does he deserve to die? Probably. That's not for me to decide. It's not for the cops to decide. It's not for you to decide at home. It's not. It's not as bad as if you related to the young ladies that he killed. As bad as you want to see him dead, and by all means, you probably should have killed him. If he would have killed somebody I know, I for sure would have tried to kill him. But is it right? If I would have killed him, I'd have went to jail for the rest of my life. If I'd have put my hands on him, if I'd have beat his eye socket loose, where he's actually blind now in one eye, you know how many years I would have got for that? For beating his eye socket, a murderer. They would have locked me up just like they locked him up. No mercy. No mercy. Is it right? Do y'all think the cops had the right to go in his house, apprehend him? Because I'm pretty sure how it went. I wasn't there, but I'm just going to guess. They went in the house. They found him with the bulletproof vest on. He didn't have a gun in his hand. I'm pretty sure he didn't. He probably had guns in the house because he is a killer and he shot people before. But they went in. He was unarmed. He had his bulletproof vest on or bulletproof vest laying around. They got him to the ground, and then beat this man to death. Basically, he didn't die, so of course it's not beat to death. But you tell me. Look at his face. I got tired of looking at the pictures when I was putting it together. Let's look at this. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Let's go back to this video.
Police Lieutenant Deborah Clayton, execution style. Latoria Washington. Long before Markeith Lloyd was hauled into OPD after that relentless 9-day manhunt, witnesses say he was in this Walmart parking. Lloyd was hauled into OPD after that relentless 9-day manhunt, witnesses
y'all see his face?
He was in this Walmart. Lloyd was hauled into OPD after that relentless 9-day manhunt, witnesses say he was in this Walmart parking lot shooting Orlando Police Lieutenant Deborah.
I'll get it to y'all one more time. I'll blow it up so y'all can see this man's face.
Keith Lloyd was hauled into OPD after that relentless 9-day manhunt, witnesses say.
Now, my question is, police got a right to do that? He killed 3 people. That get him the right, and one of them was a cop. That get him the right to do that to him? Now, if you say it do, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to argue that. But what about this guy? What about this guy? Because he went in peacefully? Because he had his hands up when y'all came and got him? Let's say, okay. Let's say y'all like him. He was about to join the police force and he buddies with y'all. But what about this guy? Was he going to the police force? He killed countless Asian people. Went on a murder spree. Not a scratch. Not a scratch. Okay, and what's your point? Call in, Lisa. What's your point? What's your point? What is your point? Because I know what my point is. What's your point? What's your point? Look at this white boy right here. Look at him. Look at him. Not a scratch. Lloyd killed 3 people. This white boy right here, I believe his name is Robert Long, murdered more than 3 people. Not a scratch on his mugshot. So on one hand, y'all can say, oh yeah, it's cool, he a killer. No, ain't no point in stating facts. You absolutely right. Ain't no point in stating facts. What facts? Because he threw the handguns or because he had a bulletproof vest on? He should have had his eye beat to death? Or he should have had his eye beat to death because he murdered 3 people? And if so, then why the other people that mass murdered people could be brought in without a scratch on them? Why is it a nigga? He ain't even murdered nobody. Call in. I just want to. I'm not right. I'm not Jesus Christ, bro. I just saw this video though, and I'm not making any case for this guy. I don't think he's a good guy. Do I think he deserved his eye socket beat in to death? Yeah, I do. I think he should have got his eyes beat out, or whatever the case may be. He probably should be blind. He murdered 3 people. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the people that did it, the police. That's what we're talking about. The police did that to this man. The police approached him, arrested him, beat his eye socket till he was blind in one eye. Has no use of his eye anymore. What y'all think? Y'all don't think the police should be locked up for this? They got every right to do this whenever they feel like it, like they could just play judge and jury and executioner? This is bullshit. And y'all know it's bullshit. I don't care how many people this man murdered. You're a police officer. It's your job to do police work. This ain't police work. Beating a nigga eye closed because he murdered a bunch of people. And then as a black man, I gotta watch this. This man goes in a church and murders who knows how many people. Because I ain't even look it up. I don't care. He's a murderer too. Look at his face. Not a scratch as they're walking him to the car. Shit ain't right, bro. Shit ain't right. I don't give a fuck how y'all slice it. Now, y'all can come over here and say y'all point or whatever the case may be. That's fine. You said he deserved it, not me. I don't think he deserved it to get his face beat in. I do. I do think he deserved to get his face beat in by the victims of the family of the victims. Yeah, sure. The people that he killed, if they mother, father, brother, sister, cousins would have beat as I am, I wouldn't even be talking about this right now. This wouldn't even be a video. But this ain't what we talking about. What we talking about is the police doing this to him because they felt like it. And guess what's gonna happen to them police officers? Nothing. I've been reading. I ain't heard no charges being pressed. None, because he had 2 handguns that he threw to the side or whatever the case may be, and a vest on. They couldn't just arrest him. Even if he put up a fight, even if he fought them back. We know how fights go. Anybody that's ever been in a fight know how fights go. Call in. What are you showing my what? Okay, here you go. You there?
Yeah. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clear. What's your outlook on it? What you think?
Well, like I was saying before, I don't think he deserved to get his face beaten by the cops. I never said he did. Yeah, her family, if they tracked him down and beat his ass, then yeah, he would have deserved that from them. I'm not saying the cops were right. And the reason I called in was because you said you didn't think they were charged. No, the cops weren't charged. They weren't even found. They were found innocent on use of force because I forgot exactly how it was worded. Anyway, they said that that the cops had a right to use of force based on, I forget exactly what it was, but they gave them the all good for the use of force.
I know. I read that, and I saw a video clip on that already. That the cops were already freed of any wrongdoing. That the use of force was deemed necessary.
So I don't usually try to get involved in these conversations on this end because I don't always feel like I have a right to say too much about it. But like I had said to you earlier, those other guys that got brought in, the white guys that got brought in and weren't hurt, weren't injured, weren't anything. I get the difference and I get the issue and I get the problem. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is these cops were wrong for the way they brought this guy in, and multiple other cops were wrong for the way they brought people in. And the fact that the cops that brought these white boys in the right way, I know you're mad that they didn't get their ass beat, but those cops did the right thing.
They brought them
in the right way.
That's not why I'm mad.
No, you're stating facts that this guy was treated the way he was because he's black, and that's probably partially true, probably mostly true. But
that's why I'm mad.
I get that, but
so when you say I'm mad that they didn't get their ass whooped, no, they got their day coming in court. I'm not mad that this guy. Look at his face.
It wasn't the same cop. If it was the same cop,
I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad that his face don't look like it's been touched. I'm not mad that he's getting. I'm not mad he's getting walked to the police car so that they could stop at a drive-through at Burger King and get him a double Whopper with cheese and some onion rings and a Coca-Cola slushie. But I am mad about this.
Okay,
I am pissed about this.
The cops that did that to all of us are in the wrong. Okay, but the cops that weren't in the wrong, you can't penalize them for doing their job right either.
Who said I was? Well, I'm not talking about those cops.
You didn't say that right now, but you have said
I'm talking about these cops. When I said prior to that about these guys is look at their faces. I didn't say nothing about the cops.
Right. So the cops.
I said they went and got Burger King. I didn't say the cops won shit that brought them in the right way. I didn't say that. Not once. We can rewind the tape after this is over.
No, you didn't say it on. No, you didn't say it on this. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I said it to you personally?
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said they should have got their ass beat like this. And then I told you, well, those cops did the right thing, so you can't penalize them for doing the right thing. You can penalize the cops for doing the wrong thing, that they have done the wrong thing. These cops. I don't feel the cops had a right to beat his ass. Do I feel like the cops, I hate to say the cops feared for their safety in a sense, but they did. And I also read that the cop didn't fire first. He fired first at her when she came up on him, and then he fired multiple
They had
times.
a report saying that she fired first.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
I care less. I don't even care.
It doesn't matter. I get that.
It
but
don't.
Okay, but he's also claiming post PTSD, multiple personality. He's claiming multiple mental illnesses, and the fact that, and he also is claiming he didn't know what was right and what was wrong, that he was doing anything wrong. Anybody who is thinking that way or is claiming to think that way is dangerous. Period. They're dangerous. So they did have a right to fear for their safety going after him, because he clearly has no problem shooting. But did they have a right to beat his ass? I don't think they did have a right to beat his ass. I'm sure that was just the extra icing on the cake for them. But I also don't think, like I said, I also think I don't know how you separate the situations, but
you can't separate the situation. Some cops did their job. They did their job. Some cops, they do their job. Am I saying that all the cops are bad? No, I didn't say that either. And I've said that on previous podcasts. I don't think all cops are bad. I said it on the podcast, the one that wasn't an episode, right after episode 10 or right before episode 10. The You Call It, whatever it's called. It doesn't have an episode number. I said on that podcast, which was like 2 podcasts ago, or 1 podcast.
Well, anyway, I was just calling in because you were misunderstanding my messages in the chat, so I was just trying
I just
to
want you to call in.
clarify.
I don't even think I'm saying, what are you talking about?
You read my chat. You read my chat wrong. You said no point stating facts. That's not what I was saying. I was saying I didn't have a point. I was just stating the facts that I was reading online about the guns and what he had, because you said you weren't sure if he had a gun. I was just showing you what was said. So, of course, none of us are sure if he had a gun unless we saw the body cam footage. I agree. We don't know if he had a gun. But I was just stating what I read. I was reposting what I had read.
So what's your so just to sum it all up, what's your take on this?
What's my take on it? On what? On the whole situation? On the fact that his face looks like that?
To sum it all up, you summing it all up. They brought this guy in looking like this.
Well, I can't really give you my opinion on how I feel about him, because I don't know if he really was crazy or if that was just his defense or whatever. But do I feel like his face should have looked like that? No, I don't feel his face should have looked like that, even if he wasn't crazy and he was just doing dumb stuff and killing people for the hell of it. I still don't think his face should have looked like that. So I don't care what the reason was. I don't think his face should have looked like that.
Father D, what you mean PCP? What's that
Maybe
mean?
he's saying he's on PCP.
I don't give a fuck what he on. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying
to make I don't
sure.
Either, really.
That's what I'm trying to make sure. That's what he's saying. Is you trying to say he was on PCP? I don't give a fuck what he on. I don't give a fuck if he was on PCP mixed with steroids, and this nigga was the strongest, the Incredible Hulk when they went and got him. They got him though, didn't they? They were strong enough to get his ass in cuffs. Why the fuck y'all beating his eye socket out? That's what I want to know. Y'all were strong enough to get him in the cuffs. Y'all were strong enough to get this guy in the cuffs. Y'all were strong enough to get this guy in the cuffs. This guy. I mean, that's the point that I'm trying to make. We'll sit around. We'll sit around. Yeah, I know what you're saying, angel dust. I know what PCP is. It's angel dust. But what do you? Oh, he deserved his ass whooped. Yeah, he do. But the question that I'm asking is, should the police be in trouble for doing this shit to him?
He deserved to get his ass whooped on the basis of the fact that the things he did was wrong or whatever, maybe, but did the police need to beat his ass like that to arrest him? I don't believe they did. I wasn't there though. Maybe they did. Maybe he was so high out of his mind that he was fighting so hard or whatever. But I'm sure there were extra kicks and I'm sure there were extra punches that they did not need to give him. So, like I said, I don't agree with any arrest going down like that. So
I
I'm
watched
not
the
saying,
video and I should pull it up because I can't pull it up. I should pull it up. I watched the video.
I haven't seen anything, so I can't really say.
So let me tell you. I watched the video of how many people showed up to that abandoned house that you said was abandoned. I don't know if it was abandoned or not. I don't care.
Either.
I don't care. I don't care. I've seen the video of how many people showed up to that house. It was a small platoon out there.
I'm sure it was.
It was like 40 cops.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
It was like 40 cops.
That's why I said he doesn't deserve to get his ass beat, because there were probably plenty of backup to take him down. Would he have gotten beat up a little bit during the fight because he was fighting it? Yeah, probably. Would he have gotten beat up like that? No, I don't. I think it was extra. I think there was plenty of extra thrown in there for the fact that he killed.
This is my thing, though. Yeah, I think he deserved his ass whooped too. I just don't think the police have any right to do it.
Yeah, I think the family deserves to whoop his ass.
Deserve to beat his ass. You're absolutely right. Am I mad that he got his eye socket beat out? Fuck no, I'm not mad that he got his eye socket beat out. No, I'm not. I'm not mad.
I don't believe in eye for an eye, though. So
I do.
I know.
What I'm saying though is, it's real fucked up how they choose to fucking hand out this justice. Which cops in which situations niggas get their eyes beat the fuck out, but then when certain people, murderers, we ain't.
But my question was,
today is a murderer.
Like my question was earlier. I had two questions. I had two questions earlier that I asked you. Would you have felt better if they had just shot him? I asked you that earlier. Would we be having this discussion if they had just killed him? Would it have been the cops?
I would have been happy if they did their fucking job. If they would have came in that house and he had a gun in his hand and they would have shot him dead, I wouldn't have said shit. We wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Would you be happier if they had killed one of these white boys or beat their ass?
No, I don't feel like I wouldn't be mad about it, but at the same time, I wouldn't be.
You wouldn't be mad that they beat his ass? Why not?
No.
Because they would have been used to force that wasn't necessary. Why not?
You know what? I wouldn't have been mad. The word I would have used to describe it, because I'm not racist, and you're clear evidence of that. I'm not racist. The word I would use to describe how I would have felt if they would have brought this specific jackass that murdered all them Asian people on purpose was surprise. They would have beat his ass. That's the word I would use. I would have been surprised. I wouldn't have been mad or happy. Nothing. I wouldn't have been nothing. I would have been surprised, like, wow, they whooped his ass. But see, with situations like this, at first I was numb to it. I could look at a picture like this and say the same thing. Wow, they beat his ass. But I'm tired of looking at pictures like this and then looking at pictures like this. Fuck that. That's bullshit. And I don't give a fuck how people try to frame it. I ain't going. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. You're not going to sell me on. We had to bring him in like that.
No, I don't believe they did. I don't believe they did.
I bet you don't believe it. Because it's fucking unbelievable when you bring in other murderers in like this.
No. Like I said, regardless of whether they brought the other guys in like that or not, I don't believe he needed to be coming in looking like this at all, because yeah, they like to take people to Burger King. I don't believe that If the family had done this to him, I wouldn't even think twice about it. I'd have been like, yeah, he
Wouldn't even be
deserves
a
to get his ass
podcast.
beat.
You're absolutely
Yeah,
right. I feel the
right.
same way. This wouldn't even be a
But
podcast. We got nothing to
right.
say. We're talking
But
about professionals.
the police brutality with anybody, but the police brutality in this specific case, this is clearly what revenge for
40
their.
plus deep when they showed up to the
Yeah,
house.
I didn't see the
I don't
video,
care
but yeah,
what
I'm sure they were.
I don't know how people figure that people my size are bigger. If it's like 7, 8 of us, I don't care how high anybody is. We're going to do what we want to do to you. Period. I don't care how big you are. You could be the biggest human being on earth. If it's 7, 8 of people like me against one big guy, I don't care how big he is. You ain't going to make it fat. It's going to be easy work. It's going to be light work. Somebody might get hit in the eye and all of that good stuff. We're talking about 8, 9 people. It was 40 at this house. 40.
Okay, he was on the run for a month. So they did a lot of questioning and everything in between. And I also read that his ex-girlfriend had told the cops that he told her, they're going to have to kill me because I'm not going back to prison. So
but they didn't kill him.
No, I am kind of surprised that they didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they didn't show the video of the arrest or what? What they show on the video you saw?
I ain't seen the body. I ain't been able to catch the
body. The abandoned
cam
house. What was the video on?
It was a helicopter video showing them showing up to the house, apprehending him.
Oh, okay.
It was a night vision video. All you could see is bodies. Little white dots, bodies. 40 little dots. A whole bunch of police cars that showed up to this house. Yeah, because
I'm actually kind of surprised that the minute he opened the door with guns in his hands, they didn't shoot him.
You think he opened the door?
I think that's what the article said, is that he came out of the abandoned house and put down the 2 guns that he had, a Glock with 100 round something and something else. 9 days after he shot the cop. He shot the girlfriend December 13th, and he shot the cop January 9th or something, and then they arrested him 9 days after they shot the cop. After he shot the cop. So they got him 9 days after the cop shooting, but the girlfriend shooting, he was on the run for a month before that.
This is bullshit.
So I am actually kind of surprised that they didn't shoot him if he walked out of the house with guns in his hands. I am pretty surprised.
Them cops deserve the same sentence I would have got if I would have beat this fucking IM like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do any. I don't know. I don't know.
That's my point.
And that's my use of force wasn't necessary.
That's my I'm sure they did.
Necessary that makes you look like that. I don't know. I'm not a cop, and I've never been strong enough to fight off somebody that big, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't care if you are. If you have 40 youths walking up to that house, y'all would have been straight. If it was 40 Lisas, if it was 40 Lisas up against him,
that's true.
Y'all be all right. He probably scraped 2 of y'all up. The other 6, it only gonna take like 8 of y'all. The other 6 is grabbing legs, arms.
He probably wouldn't even do that if you all charged them at the same time.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. As somebody that's a realist that knows people that get trained for this type of stuff, especially people that get trained for this type of stuff. Military cats, army cats, police officers, security guards, anybody that's ever had any fight training, anything. We all know there's no wiggle room around this. 6 me's, we'll run through some shit. It's gonna take 6 others. Like, it's one person against 6 me's. Easy work. I don't care how big. I don't care if it's Brock Lesnar, whoever you name, Andre the Giant. We handling that business. It's 6 of us.
So what's up with everybody else? Who else is about to call in and voice their opinion?
I don't know. I think they scared of this.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Yeah, they fear. They
No,
fear
I
for their
agree.
life.
I agree. They had plenty of them, but do you want to be the first one in the 40 standing in front of them? I don't.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't
I
mind.
don't.
Not fully equipped like they are, with batons and shields and full gear and a
Yeah, they
helmet on.
probably were all
I
with
don't care
SWAT.
about walking up on no regular human being if he ain't got no gun in his hand.
Well, if he had two, I'm just saying, if he had the guns,
If he
I
threw two
don't want to
guns
be
to
the
the
one in
side and
front of
he
his
had a
face.
bulletproof vest on, and I'm walking up on him to arrest him, I don't have no problem with walking
Yeah.
up on that man with six guys behind me, and I got
Well,
a
that's,
helmet on. I'm fully booted up. These are police
yeah,
officers coming in to obtain him. You think for a
right.
second they not fully geared up?
Yeah, with SWAT. So, yeah. But
I'm
that's
cool.
why I'm not
I'll
a
be
cop.
all right. I'll go first. No problemo. I'm good. I know I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna have something in my hand that I'm gonna be blocking with, and I'm rushing the body. After that, the cat's behind me. One arm, one leg. Punch to the face. Boom. He's to the ground. Once he feels he can't control his body no more, the fight is already won. Once 3 people grab you, the fight is already won. The other 3 is just there to like move limbs. Like, oh, yep, no, move this arm this way, buddy. Yep, we got this arm. Yeah, we got this arm. We're not even worried about the legs. It's a cat sitting on his legs. No pressure. This is not even for police officers, any police department. This ain't no pressure for them. And I'm sure they showed up with 6 or 8 guys that's bigger than me. This is ridiculous. But yet, y'all show up 40 deep to come get this guy, come get this guy, come get this guy. Now to scratch on him. It's fucking bullshit. Ain't nobody gonna sell me on that shit. I'm done. I can't. I'm done. Shit's wrong, man. It's wrong. The police should be arrested. Whatever time I would have got for beating somebody's eye socket in, that's what they should get. Does he deserve a hell yeah? That ain't for the police to decide. They don't get to just put God. That's the fucking problem that we have in America. We got a group of people, not all of them, just like all gangbangers ain't bad people. They not. People think they are because of the narrative in the news and in the media and how many gangbangers kill each other and shit like that. I was a gangbanger. I ain't never killed nobody. All gangbangers ain't bad people. Some gangbangers actually run programs and try to feed the neighborhood and teach young niggas literature. All gangbangers ain't bad people, but the way that we get the narrative, all gangbangers are bad because you see all the bad stuff. Why we don't you apply the same thing with the cops? I don't think all cops are bad. But the news don't put it out like that all cops are bad. We could watch them murder and murder and murder and murder. But yet they still the good guys? Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of this shit, bro. I'm sick of this shit. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of cops getting away with bullshit because they wear a fucking badge and everybody turning the blind eye, acting like we don't know these motherfuckers is crooked. But anytime a gangbanger or a hustler or a lowlife or a poor person does something wrong, they the worst shit on. They're a piece of filth. They're a piece of filth. They ain't giving the benefit of the doubt. So why the fuck is the cops? They just regular people. The people that this got killed, are they even more important than the people this got killed? Are they more important than the people this got killed? What about this guy? Because they Asian? They ain't that important. But because he killed a cop, we get to break his motherfucking eye socket. But for everybody else, when we come get him, they ain't kill no cop. We take him in. He'll see his day in court. He'll get justice. They'll get justice. They'll be judged by 12. It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. This
Oh,
whole bitch.
the only thing I can say is hopefully, since this whole George Floyd case and the protests and all the attention brought to it, hopefully things can start being more apparent. And I mean, we've already got a lot of the videos being released all the time, and hopefully people start getting on there, doing the right thing, and they'll start weeding out the bad ones. And it's going to take a long time, though. I mean, we got a lot of years of cover-ups and everything else. So
long time, my ass. I ain't listen.
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of years of cover-ups and stuff, but hopefully everything's getting a little more transparent and will continue to do so.
It's not. It's not.
Well, this was 2017, so that was.
I don't give a fuck what year it is.
I'm not saying anything about what year it was. I'm just saying that was quite a few years ago. That was 4 years ago.
2021 ain't been no justice. Ain't gonna be no justice. Ain't gonna be no justice. And I know it ain't, because I could tell by the way they still doing shit. Ain't shit changed. Ain't no laws changed. Let me tell you something. This man right here.
Laws don't change overnight, and I honestly
hold on.
I honestly believe some will.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Laws don't change overnight. This guy murdered all them Asian people. Guess what? They wrote in a law about Asian hate. If you fucking spit on an Asian now, your ass is grass. You can't fuck with Asian people no more. They wrote a law. Now, don't get me wrong. Is Asian people still gonna get their ass beat and get fucked over? Yeah, I'm sure they are. Everybody gets fucked over.
Did they just add to the hate crime law? Is that what they did?
I'm not sure how they. I don't know if they added to the hate crime law. I mean, I just know they wrote a new law. I just know that they just passed the bill on the new law for the Asians.
And I'm not trying to defend. I'm not trying to defend anything on a whole nother subject of the laws. The cops from the beginning have had protection from a lot of stuff based on their jobs, because I do believe at some point it was probably necessary. That's why they were never prosecuted. But what we're looking at least 2 recent that we know of that have been prosecuted and found guilty. I think it's going to start changing.
There's clear-cut evidence of these niggas murdering people on fucking
Absolutely.
No fucking. Okay,
absolutely.
And let's go back to the subject before this, okay? Before you start talking about cops again.
No, because I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying, like usual. What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is that now that has happened, hopefully they're going to start changing things and making things better and getting things on track. Why are you looking like that?
Because they not. Hopefully they are gonna. They not. Listen,
but people are out there fighting for it.
So hold on. Let me just do this, because see, you keep going back and forth with me, and I ain't listening. The point of the matter is, you know how I know things ain't gonna change? This white guy that I'm got on the screen right now just murdered those Asian people this year. They already wrote a law in. We know in American history, niggas have been getting lynched, beat, killed, murdered, hung, raped. Kids ripped out of their fucking arms for centuries. Fucking centuries. Some motherfucking Asians get murdered this year, and they write a law against fucking hate crimes. They change everything up. They've been murdering niggas for centuries. They've had so many fucking years to change the laws, to fucking hold people accountable for killing niggas, to fucking write in a law. Oh, you killed that man because he's black, you getting the death penalty? They've had centuries. This shit with these Asians happened this year, and they already trying to be proactive in fucking changing this shit. That's my fucking point. So when you say, oh, hopefully they're not getting fucking better. They're not getting better. Never. They never gonna get fucking better. And if you black, bruh, don't count on it. You probably should fucking move before you count on things getting better for you. Leave the fucking country because they're not gonna get better. All you need to do is get smarter and stay out of the way, which all of us can't stay out of the way. They're not getting fucking better though. You can cut that out. That's bullshit. I don't want to hear no more of that shit either. Hopefully now that the two fucking cops or two people, it's been centuries of niggas getting lynched, hung, murdered, burned, raped. Shit that's more fucking disgusting than any Holocaust. But yeah, we got fucking Holocaust shit. Remember that, but they don't want to remember when they was bending my black ass over a barrel and fucking me for years. 400 years. Ain't no laws wrote for me to help protect me, to make sure a motherfucker don't just do what they want to me because I'm black. These Asians, this shit happened this year. Fuck out of here. I ain't buying that shit. What up, Phil? Yo.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
My signal cooperate today.
Yeah, I hope so, bro. Where you at with it?
Oh, great. Sorry, man. I'm signal like might not be cooperating right now.
We can hear you clear right now.
Oh, okay, cool. But I think, I didn't want to get too deep into it, but I did have a brief opinion about it.
Go right ahead.
I feel like when it comes to dealing with the cops, it goes beyond just being a race issue. I think the biggest problem that's been probably from the beginning of time when it comes to the police and their sanctions and regulations is that unlike any other form of employment when it comes to dealing with a corporate or a federal type situation, they have no accountability for retaliating. Like, and I don't know this to be true or not. I'm just speculating based on the things I've observed over the last 20 years that when it comes to interaction between officers and those who are being arrested or being tried for a crime, there's no accountability amongst them for if they retaliate short of murder. And even in the cases of murder, which we've seen for the last 10 years, countless times, the names, it's a freaking book of names now, that even in that case, the law, there's too much gray area in the law when it comes to their accountability for how they handle dealing with civilians. Because that's really what it comes down to. But in other instances, like with the military, for example, there's specific rules of engagement when it comes to dealing with civilians or enemies or whatever you want to call them.
Oh man, we lost Phil. There is rules. In the military, they call it the Geneva Conventions, okay? You have these rules on the back of your fucking ID. You get briefed on those rules every time you go into enemy territory or you deal with hostile environments. As the military, you know the rules. The rules are the rules. Do some have soldiers gotten away with shit too? Hell yeah. Soldiers got away with shit too. Nobody really cares about because it didn't even happen on U.S. soil. So far as people are concerned, those guys are just over there doing their job too. But it's been soldiers that have raped innocent children. There are soldiers out there that have raped innocent children. Shit like that has happened. People have blown regular fucking people, villagers, farmers, and all of that type of shit. Blown their fucking brains out for absolutely no reason. They're pieces of shit too. And they deserve everything that they got coming to them. Did they get it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I wasn't there. But what I am saying is, I understand that cops aren't all bad. I'm not saying that. I don't even hate cops. I don't. What I do hate is the fucking double standard. What I do hate is the fact that there are good cops that don't even stand up nearly as much as they should versus these cops. It's not that fucking hard, people. in the military, if a soldier was a piece of shit, I didn't feel no way like, oh, he's a soldier though. I should protect him or I should not speak up against what he's doing. I never felt that way. And most of my homies didn't feel that way. If you was a piece of shit and you was doing like killing people and beating the shit out of people for no fucking reason, nah, that ain't cool. We didn't just sweep that shit under the rug. You usually got dealt with swiftly. If you got away with it, you was lucky. Why the fuck is this so hard? Why is this shit so hard for cops? Shake World in the building. What's up? Why is this shit so hard for cops? Why do I have to keep watching shit like this? Why do I keep seeing shit like this? This ain't even an instance where another black unarmed person was shot. This is that other shit that happens probably more often. This is shit you don't hear about. This is the shit that don't even make the news half the fucking time. This shit. We just not starting to get the news coverage on the cops killing people because it's been getting caught on tape. But some of those don't even make the news because they sweep that shit under the rug. We could catch shit like this on tape and still don't nothing happen. We so fucking far behind on holding the fucking justice system accountable for the bullshit that they do. Listen, the cops that do what the fuck they supposed to do, I ain't got no problems with y'all, bro. Straight up. I love good cops. They are well needed. I'm not here to fucking bash cops and say cops ain't even fucking needed. That's bullshit. I'm not going that far. I'm not one that believes that. It's bullshit to me. I think we do need cops. I do. We don't need nobody doing this shit, though. We don't need that. We don't need that. And then the way these detectives in the interrogation. Man, let me pull this shit back up, bro. Because this shit just, it's a direct, like, it's offensive almost. It's like, how do y'all not, like, how do y'all sit up here and talk to this man and say, hey, show me some respect?
Yeah, that's what they said.
No, that's what the news are saying. They're gonna fill in the blanks.
He came to the door, started shooting, shot. That's the fucking lie.
That's not what was written. Okay, I'm telling you, I wrote it, and that's not what was written.
That's what the news said.
I don't care about the news. I don't work for the news.
Shit.
What I said was this. I said that you went there.
The news prosecute me.
No, forget well, then tell the truth about what happened, and we can clear some of that stuff. If it didn't happen how they're saying it, then let's clear it. But you know what? The only person that can do that is you. Me and this detective right here, we cannot write the story for you. You can do that yourself. So this is the time to do it. Because I know where you've been all day. I know the answer to that. I can sit here and ask you 1,000 questions and know the answer to them. But I don't know exactly how you felt that day that you had to pull the trigger at Sade's house. If you were defending yourself, then you need to tell me. Because you are the only one that can tell me that. But listen, and this is no disrespect. Hear my words and hear them clearly. Okay? You did what you did. If you had to defend yourself, that's what it was. But you man up now and clarify for me. My challenge to you is be a man. You were a man that day to do what you had to do. I'm challenging you right now. Be a man, okay? Be a man and tell me what happened. Because that's the only way we can clear this shit. Forget the news. The news is not here. It's you, I, and him. That's who's here. So you're gonna do that? You're gonna man up or what?
Man, I said no. I ain't.
Listen, bro. Who pulled the gun on you? Sade or her brother?
Sade pulled the gun on me.
When?
What you mean when?
When the brother came out? When?
Before the brother even came out.
You guys were talking outside?
Yeah. We were talking outside when younger brother got dropped off, all that.
And he went inside.
Come up shooting, that's a fucking lie.
That's not how I wrote it.
Yeah, no, and I fucking broke up with her. If you take the check, if you check the fucking text message.
I did.
I wasn't tripping off her. She the one was tripping. And I'm lying her saying I want to fucking family with her, which I did, but we can't have what you lying. So other than that, I wasn't tripping about shit. That wasn't me.
Right. So she put the gun on you. You had to do. What did you do?
I disowned her.
You took it from her?
Yeah.
And what did you do with her gun?
I put it in my back pocket, but when her brother jumped me, I guess it had to fall out.
You fall out. And when did you take your gun out?
Oh shit! I think I was muted. Y'all can hear? You can hear me now? I think I'm back now. The damn internet went off and my whole damn computer crashed for a second. Here we go. Got it. I got it. Damn, I'm just not seeing this. I got you now. I'm good now, right? So this is my thing. He had a point when he was talking. I don't know if I was muted before I started talking about the video. In the video, he had a point. He said, y'all want me to talk? Y'all want me to give y'all the facts of the case, and y'all just beat my motherfucking ass. Can I get a fucking Band-Aid, my nigga? Can I get something, some water, something? They just beat the fucking shit out of this nigga. And y'all want me to give y'all a testimony? Y'all want me to write a statement and tell y'all everything that happened and shit? And I'm sitting up here leaking on the fucking table? Look at this man. Look at the table in the top right corner. Look at this area. We got a grieving family. It's 37 minutes. They talking to this man while he looking like Mike Tyson just uppercutted him in his fucking eye, right? We 37 minutes in to this video. Okay, there's no video sound. You have sound. Oh, the video don't have sound. Ain't that a bitch? So listen. The detectives come in at 30 minutes in. Okay. Let's click forward. Boom. This is an hour in. The video tripping. Hold on. Hour 12, y'all can see it though. Y'all probably can't hear me. 30 minutes in, hour 15 out of 20 out of 30. Hour 30 minutes. Hold on, let me remove it. Let me remove it. Let me share screen again. Put the audio back on because the computer went crazy and clicked the audio off. I don't know how I did that. We're an hour and 30 minutes in. They started interrogating him 30 minutes into the video. This is the video an hour and 30 minutes into the video. They started interrogating him 30 minutes into the video. Let me know if y'all can hear the video. Let me know if I got sound. No, I ain't no user error. That shit was working good. The internet turned it off.
Okay. Where exactly are you experiencing pain?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Where else?
Tell me y'all can hear that, bro. Tell me y'all can hear that video. Did that bitch just say exactly where are you experiencing pain? Are you not looking at his fucking face? What the fuck are you looking at, lady? What are you looking at? She looked at me. Hold on, I gotta rewind this. Tell me if y'all can hear this shit. Oh, you heard it? You say you heard it. Let me rewind this shit, bro. This girl said, where are you experiencing pain? You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Where the fuck you think he experiencing pain?
So what's going on with you?
I don't know what they did. I was knocked out.
Okay. Where exactly are you experiencing pain? In your eye? Anywhere else? Where else? Just all over your face? Okay. Well, I'm here to just bandage you up a little bit and check your vital signs and whatnot, okay? Do you have any medical history? Any medical problems? Seizures, diabetes, asthma, anything like that? Yeah, just watch the...
Yeah, see you next time.
Do you take medicine every day? Are you allergic to any medicine? Okay.
Now listen, I understand she was going through the motions, and I'm not gonna crucify this medical lady because she just there looking at motherfucker that just looked like he had a whole goddamn looked like a bus hit him face first. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she getting in. I'm pretty sure she like, what the fuck did they do to this guy? You know what I mean? She probably thinking in her head too from watching the news. I'm glad. Good for you. You know what I'm saying? Good for her. I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even gonna crucify her. But lady, don't act like you don't know what the fuck happened. Now I understand accident and allergic to medications, but this man just came in for interrogation. He's been wanted for I don't know how many days for murdering two people. He's been all over the news. They finally caught him. They bring you in. I'm sure they briefed you before you got there who the fuck you about to fix up. You see you in an interrogation room in the police, in a police place or whatever the case may be, and you seeing his fucking face. Get the fucking bandages out. Get the shit to start gauzing this nigga. Like, start giving him medical treatment. You know what the fuck happened? You can ask all them questions while you fucking stitching and fixing him up. You know what happened, bro. This idea that she just, where does it hurt? Like, the way, come on with the bullshit, people. Like, I'm like I say, it's just irritating. It's just irritating the whole way that this whole situation was handled. How the fuck he go straight to an interrogation room with his face looking like that? Why the fuck he ain't in a hospital getting asked questions from a hospital bed? He should have been getting asked questions like this strapped to a fucking hospital bed. This bullshit. It's bullshit. The whole fucking thing is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, bro. You know damn well what the fuck is where it hurts. You know what the fuck's going on. They went to go get him. They beat his motherfucking ass. Then brought him in for interrogation. Now it's your turn to fucking fix him up. I'm sure you was told that in the hallway an hour after they fucking questioned this nigga for an hour. I'm sure you was sitting there for at least 30 minutes of that, and you knew exactly what the fuck is going on. The medical people didn't just get that. I just showed y'all the fucking interrogation started 30 minutes in. 30 minutes in. That's when the interrogation started. This is an hour 30 minutes into the video in that same interrogation room. That's an hour and 30 fucking minutes. An hour has went by. These medical people have plenty of time to know what the fuck the situation is. Fuck out of here. You gonna get in here with this fucking bullshit, Thompson. Where does it hurt? What happened? Yeah, allergic to medicines, man. This man just got his ass whooped. You know what you there for, lady. Get some fucking Band-Aids, some gauze and shit. Then this the other shit that killed me, right? Or did I fast forward and past that? Let me see. They had to do a photo shoot on this nigga before all of that. After the interrogation, they sat him down. They sat him back down. And then they spent 15 minutes taking pictures and shit.
What we're going to need to do is take the shirt off, so we're going to have to cut off the shirt, okay? They want any
medical shears?
How about
If the OFD has medical shears, they can cut it off. Are they here?
They're not in here anymore, are they?
Did your shoulders hurt or something?
Mike, let me see if I can find some.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Are you serious? Tell me you're not serious. He was probably seen before the interrogation. No, the fuck he wasn't. They brought him straight in. They didn't give him no medical attention. They brought him straight in and started fucking interrogating him. He was still leaking all over the fucking desk when they brought him in. They didn't tend to him. They didn't do shit to that nigga. That nigga was bleeding on that fucking desk. Exactly, Kenny. Where the fuck is this nigga's Burger King? Why they trying to fucking snap pictures and shit?
Yeah,
they getting this nigga ready for picture day. Look at this shit.
No, SRT.
Okay, what I'm gonna we're gonna get some medical shears to cut off the shirt. You can have a seat if you want.
Mike, we're gonna call.
I just have a seat there.
That won't pull up over his head, or because of the injuries.
No, because it's underneath of his armpits.
Okay.
We're gonna call if he's transported. SRT's on standby.
Okay.
From the jail to if he's transported.
Yeah,
We're gonna
okay.
call Lefty. You can make that happen for us.
Do it from.
Leona?
No, just step outside here. Okay, Mr. Lloyd, I'll be cutting.
They gotta do pictures and shit. They ain't fucking even put a Band-Aid on this nigga. Look, they taking pictures. They ain't gave him no medical help. They worried about taking pictures and shit or showing shit or whatever. Look at this shit. They could have did that shit an hour ago, bro. This shit disgusts me, man. That's disgusting to me. I'm sorry, people. That's fucking disgusting to me. Y'all doing this shit after the fucking detectives talked to him for an hour. He ain't had no medical attention or nothing. He just leaking all over the desk. His fucking eyes falling out of his fucking face. But yet, Hold on. Let me. But yet we got these guys. That's how they come into the motherfucking. That's how they came into the office, to the interrogation room. Brought to the squad car. Y'all see what I'm getting at, man. Just cut the bullshit. Listen, we got to do better. We got to do better than this bullshit here. We got to do better. You telling me, at least you get a fucking cigarette on first 48. He probably would have smoked that motherfucker too with his eye hanging out just to fucking calm his nerves. I would have smoked the fuck out that cigarette. And they'd have been looking at me like, you good enough to smoke a cigarette? Nah, nigga, I'm smoking a cigarette because they won't give me no fucking water. I'm trying to do anything to ease my goddamn pain. My face is about to fucking fall off. My whole side of my face is fucking broken right now. Yeah, I'll take a cigarette, I guess. If that's what you're going to give me. I would like some fucking medicine. Maybe a Band-Aid or two. Maybe some water. That'd be nice. Maybe rinse my face down with some water so I can get the blood out of my eye that's clotting in my fucking eyelids. We got to do better than this, bro. This is bullshit. Listen, I ain't fucking sitting up here trying to play this nigga's attorney. No shape, form, or fashion. But the fact that y'all couldn't bring him in better than that, fuck y'all. I ain't buying that shit. And it's bullshit. And for y'all to even try to act like y'all selling me on the fact that y'all brought him in like that because he was fighting y'all off, or y'all brought him in like that because he murdered a cop or he murdered people or anything. What about these niggas? Kiss my ass, bro. Sick of it. We tired of it. We tired of it. It's millions and millions and millions and millions of niggas like me. We sick of y'all doing this shit and trying to talk to us like we fucking stupid. You don't have a fucking right to do this. I don't give a fuck how many people get on the internet or pat you on your back for this shit. You wrong, bro, and you should go to fucking jail. You should do time for this. You wrong. That's not your motherfucking job. That's not your call. You don't get to beat the fuck out of whoever you want to beat the fuck out of. Period. Period, my nigga. Like, I'm off of it, man. I'm off of it. Facts. Carly Calkin just chilling. And this other nigga looking like he just got shot in the fucking face, like Conway. And then the other thing is, okay, what did he do? How many people he killed? So don't hit me with this fucking bullshit about he killed 3 people. No, he was black. That's why he got his fucking face beat in. Cut the bullshit, people. We not dumb. We not stupid. Who the fuck y'all think y'all talking to out here? A bunch of dummies? A bunch of niggas that can't read or write? I look like I got a goddamn mental problem? Learning disability? I don't. This nigga didn't kill nobody. He murdered plenty of people. He caused 2 people to die. He murdered a whole church full of people. He murdered 3 people. See the difference? People would sit up here and tell me like, that's just 5 people. Yeah, you absolutely right. Y'all lucky I don't have access to all the niggas that got their ass whooped and all the white people that got their ass whooped. And we do the comparison and see how heinous the crimes were and who deserved what. It's niggas, it's drug dealers out here, people, that get their ass whooped like this. So while y'all saying, yeah, buddy should have got his ass whooped, I agree. It ain't the police job to do it, though. But I agree. Maybe he should have got his ass whooped. But just think about this. There's drug dealers out here walking around like this. That's getting brought into the station like this. This ain't a problem because Buddy murdered all them people. This is a problem with with skin color. This shit happened in Florida. Make no mistake about it. You get caught that you ruffle the wrong feathers. I don't give a fuck how many people you killed or who you didn't kill. They gonna beat your black ass just like they beat his. Wake the fuck up, people. Don't come calling. Don't come telling me something about no motherfucking messages and shit. Rodney King wasn't pulled out driving a semi-truck. That was Reginald Denny. Reginald Denny got pulled out of his semi-truck during the fucking Rodney King riots, out of a white semi-truck, to be specific. Driving through L.A., he was bobtailing too, I think. They pulled him out, some niggas, and beat his ass because they was just angry about the Rodney King shit. Rodney King was in a fucking Stanza or some shit. What was that old car? What was it made by Nissan Stanza? Doing 90 miles per hour, and 8 cops beat the dog shit out of him on the side of his car, on the side of the road in the middle of the night. And luckily somebody got it on camera. And none of them fucking cops got nothing done to them. Nothing. 8 cops stood around while 4 cops beat the shit out of this nigga. Nothing happened to them cops. That's why Reginald Denny got his ass beat. Because black people was so fucking mad after seeing that. Yeah, you should be scared. You should be scared. You should be scared. You should be scared. Guess who else was in Florida? Trayvon Martin. You should be scared that your son is in Florida. That's a fact, though. There's a lot of black sons out there getting their ass beat and murdered. Listen, people, we got to do better. I ain't saying go out here and fuck the cops up and just fuck the police. I'm saying we got to hold the fucking wrong, the police that wrong. We got to do a better job of holding them accountable for all the bullshit. They shouldn't have to kill a black man to get in fucking trouble. You shouldn't be able to put your hands on a black man without getting in trouble. This shit has been happening to us for 400 years. Where's our laws? Who the fuck is going to write in a law for us? Asian people get murdered down in Georgia this year. Bill gets wrote into law this year to stop Asian hate. Where the fuck is our bill? When are y'all gonna start holding people? And if we do got a bill, when are y'all gonna start using that motherfucker to prosecute niggas? To prosecute whites, Mexicans, Asians who decide they just want to beat a nigga's ass because we black. We sick of this shit, bro. I'm saying 400 years shit. Ain't we going on 500 years of this shit? We've been saying 400 years because that's just been the right thing to say. Shit, we coming up on 500 years of getting raped and fucking pillaged. Man, fuck y'all, man. I ain't listening. What saddens me is I ain't even get that many people to call in when I want to talk about Lil Nas Mama's eye or J-Lo's ass or Kim K's ass. I get hella people calling me in about the goofy shit, but when it's time to talk about how niggas keep getting their ass beat and all that shit, I ain't getting nobody. Maybe it's because it's Sunday night. I don't know, everybody. It's the Lord's Day. I shouldn't even have been doing this on the Lord's Day or whatever. I just saw this shit a couple days ago, and I've been meaning to knock this episode out, and I want to knock it out. And I want to make sure I did this before I did anything else. And this is basically me on a 2-hour rant. So if you listening to me in your car, I'm sorry you had to listen to me bitch about some murderer getting his brains beat in, but I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of watching niggas get beat the shit out of and killed and murdered and shit. And the punishment is less. It's nothing. It's like it's free season to fucking kill niggas and whoop our asses. We don't get fucking justice. Period. And anybody that want to argue me on that, man, eat a dick, bro. Straight up. Don't waste your breath. Because that shit gonna fall on deaf ears. I don't give a fuck if you black, white, Mexican, Chinese. I don't give a fuck what you are. Arab, I don't care. I don't want to hear no argument about this. Fuck you. If you want to argue with me about this, then I suggest you pick up a fucking book and read American history. Not black history. Read American history. Start at the fucking slavery chapter, you stupid motherfucker. Before you fucking start talking to me about how black people ain't got it so fucking bad. When I got fucking high blood pressure and shit, I eat a goddamn piece of bacon, my motherfucking hands start freezing up. I got fucking arthritis and shit. I can't eat shit because my blood pressure's so fucked up. From eating scraps. From my motherfucking people over the years eating scraps. Nigga, we born with diabetes. So I don't want to hear how black people ain't got it so bad. I want to hear that bullshit. And kiss my motherfucking ass, man. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas got me fucked up, bro. Y'all really do. Like I said, you got a problem with me saying what I said today? I don't give a fuck what skin color you are. Do me a favor before you start opening your mouth. Go to an American history book and start at the fucking slavery chapter. Kiss my ass.